And you are live.
Okay, so this is the video to go on the landing page where people are registering for the three free Fridays, May 15th, 22nd, and 29th, 2020. In three, two, one. Well, hello and welcome here to the enrollment page. I am so glad that you found it. And just in case we haven't met yet, I'm Jay Connor here from Morehead City, North Carolina. I'm known as the Private Money Authority. And I want to let you know what we've got going on right here on this page. So, coming up right around the corner, just in the next few days, we've got three absolutely free all day trainings that you're definitely going to want to attend and finish the enrollment process. On May 15th, we're going to be focusing on foreclosures, how you can make a ton of money by helping a lot of people. There's going to be a ton of foreclosures coming out on the other side of this coronavirus thing. So how can you serve and help a lot of people and make a lot of money in the foreclosure business? That's going to be Friday, May 15th, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The following Friday is going to be our second absolutely free all-day training. That's going to be focusing all on private money. How are you able to get a lot of private money funding for your deals? It's got nothing to do with your credit or your verification of income, nothing like that. How can you get the funding here in the midst of coronavirus and not miss out on any deals? So here's the deal. Since coronavirus, I've got even more private money coming my way. So I'm going to teach you on that day, Friday, May 22nd, beginning at 9 a.m. Eastern, how you can get the funding too. And then our third absolute free day of training is going to be on Friday, May the 29th, again, beginning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be an all-day training on how you can locate and get free private money. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly what that means right now. You got to show up to find out, but it's another strategy on how you can own properties and you don't have to, again, go to the banks and get the funding for it. So be sure and get signed up, get enrolled, and I'll see you on the very first Friday, May the 15th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I look forward to seeing you there. We're going to blow it up. We're going to rock the house and give you unbelievable training that you'll be able to use in your real estate investing business. I'm Jay Connor, the Private Money Authority, and I'll see you on the inside. I don't know what to do next, Scott.
Here I am talking and I'm muted.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know what to do next.
That's okay. By the way, this isn't going on our channel and it's not public or anything else. So
Okay.
it's all private. So what I want to do is a series of just short videos, and it would be kind of along the lines of, listen, coronavirus has shut down the United States. There's over 30 million small businesses that have been closed because they've been deemed non-essential, and 30 million unemployed. It's a real catastrophe. But in every dark cloud has a silver lining, sort of thing. And those of us who have been building strong real estate investing businesses for the last 10 years, we're noticing something really amazing. And that is, for me, I raise private money and I've got way more now because, hey, nobody wants to put their money in the stock market and nobody wants to make 2% or 1% at the bank. And I pay out a good percentage to my lenders. So they're coming to me with more of their money. And we're looking forward in the future, and my crystal ball is going to tell me that, a huge percentage of Americans can't live. They live paycheck to paycheck, and they're missing paychecks. And sooner or later, that money is going to run out. And when it does, they're going to start losing their homes. So or prices are going to go down or whatever. I mean, we don't want to look at like vultures necessarily, but there's going to be this massive number of people that need to get out of their mortgages, and we can help them do that, or they need to get into a new home, and we can help them do, and that's what the real estate investors do, and we solve these problems. So in our first event on May 15th, and you can get the replay if you're seeing this after May 15th, we're going to be talking about what's happening in the world of foreclosures. And sure, everybody's been, told they can't foreclose on anybody for 60 days or something like that. But what happens at the end of end of 60 days when someone's got to pay 3 months rent and they don't even have one? And blah, 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 blah. I mean, and I think you could probably talk to it a bit better than me, but that's kind of what I want to get into.
So who's going to see this video or where, and what's the purpose of this video?
Well, it's to get them to come to the foreclosure training.
So we're just going to talk about the foreclosure training.
Yep.
Now, what's the call to action?
The call to action is to go to you better write this down. jconner.com / coronavirus.
Oh my. Some people aren't going to know how to spell that.
Do you want to go crisis in real estate instead?
Something easy to spell.
COVID. It'll be on the screen, but you're right. Crisis.
Sure. How about jconner.com / crisis?
Okay.
I don't know. That's just so negative. I mean, okay. Is this going to be just registering for foreclosure or all three?
It'll be all of them.
For all of them. What URL are we using for the Quest people, or that's what we're coming up with now?
That's right.
I mean, what I really want to say is crisis opportunity, but that's too long.
It's always thinking about small words is tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Man.
How about CV opportunity?
Let me think.
Or just CV. Everyone knows that.
Yes, CV opportunity. Is anybody going to see this? And I mean, is anybody going to get this and only hear it?
No.
So they'll be able to see it.
Well, no, we'll put it on our podcast, but we'll write it into the show notes. So you can just say, look at the description.
Right.
For the link.
Hang on here a second. Let me do a little something. Hang on here.
I'm going to make a pretty link.
I'm
going to make a pretty link so that we can track it.
Oh, good. I guess CV opportunity, but opportunity is too long.
CV rebound.
How about CV money? Oh, mercy, got my brain.
See, well, who in their right mind would think that you could make a fortune from coronavirus?
How about CV fortune?
CV fortune.
Or how about just jconner.com/fortune? Or do you like CV Fortune?
I like Fortune better.
Yeah, just Fortune. But has it got a close enough connection? I mean, I'll be talking about how, each of the 3 days, how you can make a fortune in the midst of coronavirus.
Yeah. And also Fortune is easy.
Yes. Everybody knows how to spell, well, most people knows how to spell fortune. jconner.com fortune. And this is all about how to make a fortune in the midst of coronavirus and on the other side of coronavirus.
That's right.
.com
That's brilliant.
fortune. Well, you're the one that said it. I said, that's it right there. Fortune. All right. So I don't have to, so I do need to tell them where to go. jconner.com/fortune.
That's right.
FORTUNE, right?
Yeah. Do you ever look at words and you spell it right and you look at it and you think that just can't be right? And then when you check it, you are right?
The older I get, the more I question everything I spell. And that's if I think I've got it right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, me too.
So back to what I'm accomplishing here. Okay, this is going to be about the free foreclosure day.
Yep.
Or you may be watching this may be after May 15th, and you can. I guess I need to say the date for the sake of those that's leading up.
No. You know what? I think less is better. This is Jay Conner, the Private Money Authority. We're in a real crisis because of this coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. And because we can do a bunch of these, right? And then just say we're putting on a 1-day event on
a 1-day free event, right?
Yeah, on foreclosures and what's going to happen in the next few months.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
So don't mention the dates. Don't mention anything because foreclosures will always be an issue, right, for people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And,
well, they need to go to the website to find out when.
That's right. And also
find out when and how you can attend absolutely free.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Let's roll.
Okay. This is a little short foreclosure video. 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jay Conner, known as the Private Money Authority, and I've got a huge and exciting announcement for you. I'm putting on an absolutely all-day free training, absolutely free, on foreclosures, how to make a fortune in foreclosures now in the midst of coronavirus and what's going to happen after coronavirus. There's going to be a huge opportunity to serve millions of people. We got 30 million small businesses that are, closed because they're deemed non-essential. We got over 30 million people that, are unemployment. There's a huge opportunity right now to make a fortune in foreclosures, and there's going to be a huge opportunity after coronavirus as well. So you don't want to miss out on this all-day free training, and here's where you can go and find out the date, the time, and exactly how you can participate absolutely free. Get right on over to www.jayconner.com/fortune, FORTUNE. So get right on over there to jayconner.com/fortune, and I'll see you on the all-day free training, how to make a fortune in foreclosures in the midst of coronavirus and on the other side. I'll see you on the inside.
Good.
And you can take out what you didn't like.
Yeah, that was good. So
now
now
we'll do private money.
Yes. I closed the page off. The other thing that I would just mention is just like we know people have learned not. People don't save. They live paycheck to paycheck, and no matter how much money we're being pumped in by the government and how much delay everybody's going to be putting into, when you can pay your rent and when you can pay your mortgage, the bill is going to come due, and a significant number of people are not going to be able to pay it, which means that they'll be faced with foreclosure.
So we want to talk about foreclosure again.
Well, let's do one more on foreclosure. I just think we need to paint that picture of, come October, November, January, February, March, the bill is going to be paid, and they're not going to have the money to pay the bill. Mm-hmm. And so there's two problems here. One is they're going to get bad credit because if they go through foreclosure, and there's going to be a lot of people looking for new places to live. So as a real estate investor, we can help people not go into foreclosure, and we can help people that maybe by then they've got a good job, but they weren't able to keep their house and they don't have the down payment. And we can help put them into programs that will help them get back into owning their home, owning the American dream.
Mm-hmm. So there's two different audiences that we can help. We can help those that are in foreclosure, and we can help them, save their credit. We can help them, while they're in the midst of the foreclosure crisis. And also people that are going to be looking for a home to move into, we can help them with that by offering creative financing for those people that are going to be needing a home.
Right. And then that's correct. And then at that point, you can say, we're doing this one day. There's too many. I and my students and my team cannot handle, 15 million foreclosures. We need help, and those people need help. And we're going to show you how you can help people faced with foreclosure or who need a new home because they lost their old home in this one-day training.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Second foreclosure, 5, 4, 3.
Hello, I'm Jay Conner, known as the Private Money Authority, and I want to let you know about this absolutely free one-day training that we've got coming up. It's called How to Make a Fortune in Foreclosures, and here's what it's all about. We've got two audiences out there that really need our help. We got 30 million people that have, closed their small businesses as non-essential. We got over 30 million people that are on unemployment. And there's a huge opportunity to make a fortune in foreclosures, and here's how. First of all, there's going to be a ton of people that, since they are used to living paycheck to paycheck, they're not able to make their mortgage payments. Well, the mortgage companies are going to be calling the bill due, and the people are not going to have the money to make the payment. Therefore, there is, from my crystal ball, going to be an avalanche of foreclosures coming up. That's going to be a huge opportunity for you to help a lot of people that are facing foreclosure and get paid a lot of money to do it. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can do that and serve a lot of people and make a lot of money. Secondly, we've got people that are going to be looking for a home after this coronavirus is over, and I'll show you how to be able to help them people creatively. So it's absolutely free, all-day training. You want to get right on over to Jay Conner, JayConner.com/fortune. That's Jay Conner, JayConner.com/fortune, and learn when the training is and how you can register absolutely free. I'm Jay Conner, the Private Money Authority. Looking forward to seeing you on the all-day free training. I'll see you on the inside.
Good. And
so now we got private money and subject to do.
Free private money.
That's right.
It's all about branding, right? We've just opened up a whole new way of getting people in on free private money.
Free private money.
All right, here we go.
Okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm doing private money. Okay.
Private money, and you're doing it on the 22nd.
Well, I'm not doing a date.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing a date. Okay, here we go. This is private money. 5, 4, 3. Oops.
Are we good?
We are good.
All right. So here is the video for promoting the 3-day training on private money. How to make a fortune in the midst of coronavirus with private money in 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. I'm Jay Conner, known as the Private Money Authority, and I've got an exciting announcement for you. I'm putting on an all-day free training on how to make a fortune in the midst of coronavirus with private money in this world of real estate investing. I've been raising private money since 2009, and I've got even more private money coming to me than I've ever had before, right here in the midst of coronavirus. So I'm putting on this all-day free training on how you too can make a fortune in real estate investing in this world of using private money. How to locate it, how to get it. It's got nothing to do with your credit, nothing to do with your income. And I'm telling you folks, right now in the midst of coronavirus, and even on the other side of it, there's a fortune to be made while using private money. The training is all day and it's free for you to attend. So you want to get right on over to www.jayconner.com/fortune. And that's where you can register for free to attend. Again, that's jayconner, JayConner.com/fortune. Get right on over there, get enrolled and registered, and I'll see you on the inside.
Good.
All right.
And now we're going to do the free
private money.
The free private money. So here we go. This is free private money. 5, 4, 3.
Hello there. My name is Jay Conner, known as the Private Money Authority, and I've got an exciting announcement for you. I've got a free all-day training coming up on how
Jay, you're for some reason the sound doesn't sound very good.
Uh-oh. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, so I think maybe you were just talking away from the mic. I don't know. It was just really kind of, I don't know how to describe it.
All right. We sounding all right now? Test 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, like night and day.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Just a second. I'm just going to do this so I have another break. All right. This is the free private money. 5, 4, 3.
Hello, my name is Jay Conner, known as the Private Money Authority, and I want to let you know about this exciting announcement that I've got to share with you. I've got an all-day, absolutely free training for you, and it's waiting for you. This is titled How to Make a Fortune in the Midst of Coronavirus, and even on the other side of coronavirus, while using this, start over, Scott, start over, take 2 on free private money. In 3, in 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Jay Conner. I'm known as the Private Money Authority, and I've got an exciting announcement to share with you. I've got an all-day, absolutely free training that you can take advantage of, and the title of this free training is called How to Make a Fortune in the Midst of Coronavirus by using what's called free private money. That's right. This is a strategy that hardly no one knows about, how to use free and how to locate and get free private money to fund your real estate deals, regardless of your experience, your credit, or your income, or anything like that. So you want to get right on over to learn when this training is and how you can attend for free at www.jayconner.com/fortune. Again, that's www.jayconner.com/fortune. I can't wait to see you there at this all-day free training, and I'm going to plug you into the funding for your deals by locating and using free private money. I'll see you at the training and on the inside.
Good.
All right.
I think one thing I kind of like to make, and it's kind of a credibility piece. I mean, I didn't realize you had 28 properties,
Right.
and I really think that that's a good, I mean, you really can be positioned as, I do three, I'm a good old boy in the southern states. I do 3 deals, a month. I'm just sort of moseying along. And then on the other side of it, you've got 28 properties that are cash flowing.
Right.
It's like, so I think that's a great story. And I think that if we position this as, there are 2 types of plans in the world. There's the 40-year plan, and there's the three house deals a month plan.
Are you talking about the 40-year retirement plan?
Exactly.
So would you rather have the 40-year retirement plan or the 4-year retirement plan?
You could say it that way too, right? But you work 40 hours a week for 40 years, you get a golden handshake and a pension that you can't live off of. And now what the coronavirus has shown us is, you're not even on the 40-year plan. You're just at the whim of the government and whoever is owning your company.
Mm-hmm.
And, you could say you were on it or you weren't. I'm not sure how you would, if when you were working on the mobile stuff that qualifies. But what I've been doing for the last 20 odd years, or however, since whatever year, is just sort of taking my time, finding 3 good house deals in my little area of Moorhead City, 40,000 people. And one of the things I don't talk about too much is that we do rent to own. So people that don't have the down payment, but they have a good job, we help them get into a house. And that can take a few years. And sometimes they never stop renting, but they're good renters. And so I have 28 of these. So I have 28, and I don't know if anyone has said they can't pay their rent yet, but
not yet.
Not yet. And so far, everybody's paying their rent, which means I have cash flow. And when we talk about real estate, it's cash now, cash flow, and cash later.
Right.
And I kind of rotate through these houses. Like after a few years, we help them with their credit, and they get good credit. They can go to the bank because you want them to get a mortgage because that's a way better, deal for them, or ignore that part. And then they finish buying the house. And then I have bought a new one, and I just do the same thing. And I just seem to have hit this sweet spot of 28 houses. Well, that's a pretty nice cash flow that I'm constantly getting. And I don't have to worry if, I was working for McDonald's and they don't let people in anymore, so they don't need me.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do, mm-hmm. And you can do the same thing too. Particularly now when everybody's stuck at home, this is when you should be learning to do something different than the rant really is. For 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you've been in the rat race. You now see how futile it is. You're stuck at home and you have no way of making money. I'm stuck at home and I'm still making money. And
mm-hmm.
This is when you need to learn how I do this and how other real estate investors do this if you don't want to work with me, because this gives you financial security. And your 40-year plan does not give you that financial security.
Well, there's the thing. So here's the question. How do you get financial security, and how do you have financial security for when the next coronavirus comes along and you're stuck at home and you're still able to have, 28 checks coming in your mailbox a month?
Exactly.
So I can tell the story, but how do I wrap it up? Is there a call to action?
Well, the call to action is you need to start learning, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you access to a free day of training that I'm doing on real estate investing. I'm going to be focusing on foreclosures, and go to jayconner.com/fortune, sign up right now. And I'll see.
So this is another video to send them to come to the free training.
Yep.
Got you. So I'll just tell a little bit more of my story with the slant on rent to own and how to have financial security in the midst of uncertainty.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. This is the how to have financial security during times of uncertainty 5, 4, 3.
Hello, I'm Jay Connor, known as the Private Money Authority, and you may have heard from me before or you may not. Most of the time, people hear about me being in this world of real estate investing, known as the Private Money Authority, and how to get funding for your deals without relying on, banks and mortgage companies and hard money lenders. I want to share something else with you about how I do the business that relates right here to coronavirus. And this is it. The question is, how can you have financial security when the country and the world is shut down? Most people are relying on paycheck to paycheck, and a lot of people are home. We got millions and millions of people unemployed. Well, in my case, with the way I have built the wealth and built the real estate investing business, I still have 28 checks coming in my mailbox every month. So the answer to the question, how can you have financial security when the world shuts down in the midst of uncertainty? Well, here's how. I'm going to be teaching an absolute free training that you can attend. You can get right on over there at www.jayconner.com/fortune. And this free training, I'm going to be showing you how you can build this wealth. You see, I sell a lot of homes on rent to own. People that have credit scores that are low and they can't get a mortgage today, but they do have some type of down payment they can put down, and they've got, verifiable income, but they need help with their credit scores. Well, we have a fantastic credit repair program where people can go ahead and move into the home, enjoy the home as if it's theirs already. They're paying rent. They've given us a large deposit to go towards the purchase of their home. And so we help them get ready for the mortgage. Typically, it's going to take, anywhere from 6 months, 12 months, maybe 18 months. As a result, I've got all these houses right now, 28 of them, where people are paying us rent checks coming in every month. Well, I'm going to be teaching you how to do this exact same strategy and run your business and set it up like this at this free training. If you're interested in learning, and you should be right now, everybody's at home, you can be taking advantage of this absolutely free training. You can register for free at www.jayconner.com/fortune. Get right on over there right now and get registered for the free training, and I'll see you at the event and on the inside.
Good.
One thing I have not been saying on any of these videos, I've been saying it's free. I've been saying it's an all-day training, but I should have been saying virtual. I don't want people to think they got, and I ain't redoing these videos, but but I don't want them to think they got to travel anywhere to get to this event. I've been assuming they would know it's virtual, but I didn't say virtual.
Yeah.
How about let's put on the screen free virtual training.
Yeah. Yeah.
And be sure and put that. They won't hear it, audio.
But they'll go, and the page will also say you'll receive a link to attend online.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to be the state of the union in October, November in terms of real estate?
I think by and large, the nation is going to be more or less back to normal. However, the big change is going to be a huge opportunity to help a lot of people that are in foreclosure.
Yeah. So we're totally in agreement with this upcoming massive crisis.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's just not me. It's my fellow 120 collective genius mastermind group that also thinks the same thing.
Okay, so what I want to do is 5 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit long. It's going to be longer than 5 seconds. But this is, if we're going to run a YouTube ads, this is going to be the 5 seconds that keep.
Oh, well, you got to grab their attention.
Right. So for the first 5 seconds, and because this is all timely, like this is not evergreen, because we're going to run it, and and then there'll
We're
be
not gonna
something
run it.
else, and then we're not going to run it. So what I want is kind of like this coming October, November, there are going to be a massive numbers of Americans filing for foreclosure.
I'm just going to say this coming fall.
Okay, it's coming. Yeah, in your words, however you want to say it. And this represents two huge opportunities. One, an opportunity for you to solve problems, which as entrepreneurs mean you make a lot of money. And
Now,
two,
Scott, how short does this need to be? Because
well, it's going to be longer, but we want to have the hook.
But what's the number? What's the number of seconds that you got to hook them on YouTube?
5.
Well, I need to ask a question.
Or you need to make an outrageous statement.
Yeah.
There's going to be 30 million foreclosures this fall. Now they're either going to listen to you or they're going to close it down. And we don't have to do one. We can test these.
So is the call to action on this YouTube app, get over to jayconner.com/fortune?
Yep.
So
this fall, there's going to be 20 million foreclosures, and you've got a choice of either being one of those people or not. Hang in here and find out more. Well, and of course, I'm making this up as I go, so I don't want you to say exactly what I said, but I'm just trying to get us thinking about what to say.
So how long does the ad need to be? I know
it can be any length. Can be any length. Doesn't matter. Basically they're running the video. There's 5 seconds before that they have to listen. There's 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we get charged. So
and we only want people to stay on there that have already made a decision as to whether they want to hear more or not.
After the 30 seconds.
Yeah, we don't want to be in charge for people that don't have an interest. So
that's right. So that's why they're 5 seconds, and then we have 30 seconds. We have 25 more seconds, and then we have as long after that as we want. So we don't have to worry about telling them where to go because it'll be on the screen and it'll be clickable. So we just want to say,
I just say click the link.
Well, it'll have something there that says click here.
Right. Gotcha.
I mean, after the 30 seconds, we can say it, right? So we have 30 seconds free. We have 5 seconds that they have to listen to us. So we need the hook right away. And we can do more of these, by the way. Like we can do some more tomorrow once you've had time to think about it and you've come up with a couple and I've come up with a couple because I wasn't thinking about this even before we started recording. But I think we need to get started, and I think we just start with some outrageous number or obscure huge number.
Let me do something here. Let me do something real quick. Well, the first half of 2019, there were 300,000 properties in foreclosure.
Wow.
That was the first half of 2019. All things equal, there were over 600,000 in 2019. Now, here's what's predicted for 2020.
Pre-coronavirus.
Oh, yeah, pre-coronavirus. There were 49,000 in January prior to coronavirus. That's tracking over 600,000. But now.
Well, and there's going to be none for the next 2 months, right?
Yeah, right.
So you could say last year there were 600,000 foreclosures in a relatively stable market,
in an excellent economy.
in an excellent economy. The economy fell off of a cliff through the coronavirus. There's probably going to be 6 million foreclosures. Nobody knows, right? So you can take a number, go from 600 to 6 million, 10 times it. We've gone from, whatever it was for unemployment to 30 million. So these swings are unfortunate, but not unlikely.
Here we go. No, that was December. Okay. 30 million. Hey, look, the unemployment rate is how many times up since coronavirus?
Well, it's up 6 times from the first hit. Because I remember when it was it jumped to 5 million. I remember that. I mean, it's got to be up 60 times.
Times unemployment rate up. Well, we were less than 0.5% prior to coronavirus, and now we're up to over 15%. So it's gone up 30 times.
30 times, yeah.
Now, we're not going to have 30 times foreclosures, but we're going to have.
If you had 10, that's 6
We had
million.
10 times, that's 6 million versus 600,000.
Yep. And I think you could say that.
I'm just saying it's predicted there could be as many as 6 million people in foreclosure this fall.
And
I didn't say who did the prediction.
You predicted it.
So
real estate expert predicts.
It's predicted there could be. It's predicted there could be as many as 6 million people in foreclosure this fall.
And I think personally that is lowballing the number. You could add that in.
30 times. Ooh, there's my telephone. Unemployment. Unemployment up 30 times. 2019, there were 600,000. This fall predicted 6 million plus, I think, more. I think I got it, Scott. Because I like the outrageous claim, the attention getter.
Yep.
How to make a fortune in foreclosures without using any of your own money.
Yep.
And not relying on any banks.
Well, and you can say banks aren't lending money. If you're a real estate investor, you might know about hard money. Hard money lenders aren't lending money either. So the money is dried up, but the opportunity is getting better and better and better. Prices are coming down. They're going to rebound, so in the next few months, prices are going to drop. And in the next year, they're going to be rebounding. So the people that get in now are going to be making a fortune.
Yeah. All right.
So remember, first 5 seconds, hammer them, and then the next 10 or 15, keep it going, and then introduce yourself.
Okay, got it.
All right. Here we go. This is the YouTube ad. 5, 4, 3.
The unemployment rate right now is up 30 times from what it was before coronavirus. In addition to that, in 2019, there were 600,000 foreclosures. It's predicted by this fall there will be in excess of 6 million people in foreclosure. I personally think it's going to be more than that. If you're interested in learning how to make a fortune in foreclosures without using your credit or your money or relying on the banks, stay tuned right now. I'm Jay Conner, the Private Money Authority, and I've got an absolutely free training for you to take advantage of. How to make a fortune in foreclosures without using your money, your credit, or relying on any of the banks. Get right on over to the link, tap the link, get registered. It's an all-day training, absolutely free. I can't wait to show you how to make a fortune in foreclosures without using bank money or your money. I'm Jay Conner, the Private Money Authority. I'll see you on the inside. Get registered right now.
Great.
How many seconds? You don't know, do you?
No. And but it didn't feel like it was much over 30.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It doesn't matter how long it is, right? It's
You're
just
not right. I don't know if there's any advantage. I don't know if there's any advantage to, shorter, longer. Of course, the old copywriting rule. Long copy works better than short copy as long as you keep their attention.
Well, and we're really talking a commercial, right? So we're in the right ballpark, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's think some more about it, and I'll do more YouTube stuff tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
What's our schedule looking like tomorrow?
J-Day is fuller than normal.
Have we got 2 podcasts? No, we got Gary.
Yeah, we got Gary and we got
Jim Scott, whoever that is.
Jim Caspel.
Jim who?
Caspel. Jim the house guy.
Oh, Jim Zaspel. Well, we've got here Sheils. Jim Shields.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong week.
So we do have Jim Zaspel.
Yes.
Sometime.
I was on the 12th.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm glad
Jim Shields.
Okay.
Now, Jim Shields, he's a CG guy.
He is?
Yes. And I was looking at his stuff wondering, how did he get on our show?
Right.
So then I looked and I realized, like, oh, yeah, he's a CG guy that we invited on the show. But he's got 2 things. One is, what are his 2 things? One is all about family, but he also has done a bunch of, I didn't put it in the calendar, a bunch of house deals that he can talk about. So,
okay. Well, and Ashley's supposed to be in charge of getting these people's questions to me and their topics.
Yeah. So I emailed him and I got his bio, and I emailed you and Ashley the bios telling her to print it out for you.
Okay. Excellent. And let's see, you and Chaffee and me and Nate are on in 90 minutes, right?
That is that 2 o'clock your time?
3 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah. Sorry. I'll tell you, I have a harder time when I'm 1 hour different from you than when I'm like 10.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I got 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Nate's time. And I think you and Chaffee edited the
yeah, we did. So
the
we have
PowerPoint.
Yeah. And do you want to take a look at it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. So we're ready for Nate.
Okay, excellent.
And then Gary, by the way, on the 14th, you're doing a live event with him, Gary Boomershine.
Oh, okay. Is it on the calendar?
So that's pretty much all set up. I just have to get their YouTube and Facebook.
Okay, that's at 4 p.m. Eastern. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll sign in.
Yeah. So you wanted to talk a bit about Trixie.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Remind me our deal. So remind me. Okay, I'm paying her. Or I'm paying you, but it's going through, it's $1,500 for the month, right?
That's right.
and it's being billed monthly, right?
That's correct.
So how do we do this? Let's say for whatever reason she doesn't work a full week for whatever reason, or she has to take time off or whatever. And I know that would be out of the ordinary, but how do we keep up with that?
We just divide it by however many hours in the month by however many hours she missed.
Okay.
So, I mean, we'd probably do it a bit easier. It'd be like $1,500 divided by 400, 400, 400, 40, 40, 40, 40. So 1,660. And then however that works out to an hourly rate, then we would just minus the 8 hours or the 16 hours.
Like I know some months have 4 weeks, some months have 5 weeks. So the average number of weeks per month is 4.33. So she and I were texting a couple of weeks ago before we started doing it. Oh, speaking of Trixie, she just texted.
What I was going to suggest was we just charge $1,500 every 4 weeks. So we don't have to worry if there's extra days or not extra days, because it'll work out that way. And then at the end of the year, that last month will probably only be 2 weeks or something, because you'll be away for Christmas and she'll probably want time off for Christmas and New Year's.
Okay, so we're not going to do a billing once a month. We're going to do it every 4 weeks.
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I just wanting to tell Brenda what to. So have you got the day when she started under your umbrella with me?
I have it in my
calendar.
calendar.
It was like 2 weeks ago. I think we're coming in. I think today we're coming into the 3rd week. I think.
Right. I'm actually meeting with her to talk about some other stuff, and I'll talk to her about when. So basically, I'm going to tell her when the 4 weeks are up, email me the invoice. I'll go into PayPal. I'll make a PayPal invoice, send it to you and Brenda. I'll send you my version of her invoice, and then whenever you pay, and then I give her the money.
All right. Okay. All right, sounds good. Well, I'll see you a few minutes before 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I have 2 things I want to just quickly touch on. And I messaged you this, so this might be redundant, but I've gone into your calendar and put when Chaffee and I are busy for the next this coming week. And I've been working with Sherry on the tour videos, and they're going to be
for the 3-day boot camp.
Yes, and they're going to be awesome. She didn't. You tell somebody something and you think you're telling them, clearly what to do, and you get something back that's totally different. And then I said, no, do this and do this and this. Oh, okay, and then she sent me the next draft, which made me go, wow, this is going to look really awesome. So once we have the first one done and I'm happy with it, then I'll give it. I'll show it to you and Chaffee, and if you guys are happy with it, then we'll do that kind of same format for the other ones.
Okay,
but she's working.
Do I know Sherry? I'm trying to place Sherry.
No, she's my video editor that's done all my video editing for 6 years now.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I just thought I'd name drop her because I probably said video editor a million times.
Okay.
That's who she is.
Got it. All right. Sounds good.
Hey, see you later. Well, see you in just over an hour.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.